Welcome to another episode of The Customer's House, brought to you by...
Hey everybody, I'm your window man Eric Brinkman with Window Depot USA of Dayton. We're out here in the older Cherry Hill neighborhood in Beavercreek. Our customer, it's a nice little brick ranch, and he bought all the windows in the house at one time. I think he did about a total of 11. These windows used to be white in color, but since the gutters and some of the other trim in on the house is the dark brown, the architectural bronze is what we call it, they decided to do that same color on their windows. This window here is instead of a 3-light slider, they chose 2 double hungs on the end with the picture window in the middle. And what they do when somebody wants that, they maul them together at the factory. So when it comes out, it's still considered a quarter, half quarter, but instead of a sliding window, they went with the double hung option on the ends. So let's go ahead and take a look inside, because on the inside, they did wood grain instead of the traditional white. All right, let's go on in here into that room. This is the window that we were just at outside, and you can see that the customer did the an oak wood grain instead of the white or any other color inside. And just like all the other double hungs, it's got 2 locks. I can't reach it, but we'll go back to another window and I'll show you the 2 lock, how they operate the tilt-in latch as well. So let's go on into the dining room back here. So here we are in the dining room area, and this is a twin unit. So just like the one out front, it's mauled together from the factory. So when it comes out, it's already put together. We just set it in as one big unit. We also have the flat vinyl, like on the white windows, that we use to go over to the wall. So we just have a small bead of sealant on here. We have the oak to match the laminate from the manufacturer. And then you can see the guys use clear caulking when we do this stuff. That way you don't have a color in here that's transitioning from the wall to the wood grain. It just looks a lot cleaner with the clear sealant. And just like all the other windows, this isn't the triple pane. The customer had something in mind, and this is what fit their funds, but still tilts in just like our triple pane window with the handle, the dual active locks, and then shuts just as easy. The thing is not everybody needs the triple pane or wants to get the triple pane for the energy efficiency properties. And the customer had other things in mind. And so it's still the same Endure window. It's just not the triple pane glass. He went with a double pane option instead, which honestly, it still used to be energy efficiency back in October of 24. And it still has energy efficiency properties, and a lot better than what they had in here. So that's why they went with that instead of the triple pane. So let's go on to one more window back here in the bedroom so you can see how those turned out. So we ran into the master bedroom here, and this is a wider window. And that's okay to go with a wider double hung instead of a sliding window. If your preference, one, they wanted to be able to tilt these in to clean them. See how easy it is to tilt these in. That way, whoever's cleaning them, it's easy access on the inside versus having to go outside on the 2-light sliders and get up on a ladder and everything else. And when we have windows that have wood grain or any kind of color on the inside, we always try to suggest that you would use these latches so the side here isn't hitting your wood grain and leaving marks. So if you do that, it goes in just as easy, shut and lock. So this turned out pretty well. We're going to step back outside real quick and take a look at the finished product on the outside and then wrap it up. So here's on the outside how everything is finished with the architectural bronze aluminum to match the window. We do have a color match from Provia on that. And even on the outside where the dark brown is meeting the tan siding, the guys use clear. That way it just has a better look to it instead of having brown caulking come through here. And if there's any waviness whatsoever, you really see it when it goes from dark to light. But over here on the brick, they went ahead and just used the dark brown to match. But nice turnout. This opening is kind of funny because you got a brick on one side and vinyl on the other, and it looks really good. Of course, Chris does a great job on the exterior capping, always does. But this wraps up this episode of The Customer's House. Thanks for watching. Peace out, everybody.